What's up YouTube, WePost here, and today it's Victor again with another Pokemon battle. This is going to be, hopefully if George doesn't post one before me, this will be the first installment of our original Pokemon battle series, which features non-standard teams, I guess, if you don't like those standard things. And this is just going to feature either standard Pokemon with strange movesets, or really strange Pokemon in a standard tier like OU. For example, this is OU, right? And once again, funny story, I have not made those weird fancy team preview thing since we saw in the first video. I was going to do that today, but for some reason the website that I used to edit those things is down for some reason. I don't know why, but it's not working on my computer. Let's get on with talk about the team. I'm using this team. The account names I use this for tests. That's me, because I was using this for test. This team has not supposed to be standard. It's supposed to be really strange, and it's meant to lose, sort of. Not a lot of thought was put into it, but it's gone 4-1. So I've done something right. We're gonna have, and I'm not really versing that much of a standard team either. This guy doesn't have he only has one OU in his team, Nimcumnesis. I got my Breloom there, which is, you see a lot in OU nowadays, but you normally see the Technician Life Orb ones. I have a Choice Banded Breloom with all those standard moves, which I think it's pretty cool. It definitely does a ton of damage, but I'm not sure if you'll get to see a lot in this match. I have another one saved up for you guys, but it's from a different perspective. We got the Blissey here, which is a counter Bliss that you saw George use in our first battle. Aside from doing counter, doesn't actually do anything else aside from take hits. So, which is why after the match, I decided to turn into Calm Mind Sweeper with Calm Mind, Soft Boil, Counter, and probably Thunderbolt. I don't know. I'm gonna have to change the last move to a random special attack with good coverage. We have a Choice Scarf Slaking here, which is our revenge killer with Retaliate. You probably see this the Pikachu use this Pokemon. We have Lucario, which is specially based. I thought it'd be kind of cool because most Lucarios are physically orientated. We have this Cresselia here, which is a set. If you watch MTG Xerxes or used to watch him, probably know it. It's a Psycho Shift one with a Flame Orb with Rest, Sleep, Talk, Psycho Shift, and I put Ice Beam for coverage. He had Solar Beam because he didn't even use it. He only used 3 moves. And then we have the random Sigilyph here. So the Sigilyph's sole purpose is to deal with Scizor and Ferrothorn. That's all it does. It's got I think it's max defense investment to deal with Scizor and Ferrothorn's Power Whip, Bug Bite, Bullet Punch. Then it's got the Calm Mind to boost up special defense, and Heat Wave for, Ferrothorn, Scizor. The Magic Guard definitely deals with Ferrothorn's Leech Seed. And then the Roost to heal off whatever damage it does. So why don't we go on and start with the battle. Now this battle is definitely going to be more of a well, it's not a terrible battle per se, but it's definitely not one of the better ones either. I'm going to it's more to showcase what this team can do. And so he's going to lead off with the Gengar. I lead off in my Crest. I go into Blissey predicting the Shadow Ball. Then I go back into Cresselia predicting the Focus Blast. And here you'll see me go for the Psycho Shift just to get the damage on there, because I was predicting another Focus Blast, predicting him to think the Blissey would come in. And now I probably predict he's going to go for the Shadow Ball, so I come in with the Blissey. And then so 4 turns right there, managed to dodge hits, basically take no damage, and I managed to cut his HP down in half with Life Orb and Burn. I count that as being awesome. Just me being awesome right there. And here it's just me stalling him out with my Soft Boils, because Focus Blast only doing about 43%. That's what the chat's telling me, 43.7% damage, and this Life Orb and Burn's going to take him out this turn as I go for a Soft Boil. So this Gengar essentially did no damage. I have no idea why he did not switch out, as Cresselia and Blissey both pose no threat to his team whatsoever. But for some reason, he just lets his Gengar die. Not sure why. He could have dealt with my Sigilyph pretty well. And he just lets it go. So here he starts setting up a Samurott with the sword stance. I go for Psycho Shift, no problem. Get the burn on there, no longer a threat. Mega Horn missing. I'd want to say it doesn't matter, but especially judging by how much this Aqua Jet does, but you never know. And this Cresselia definitely proves to be a pain in this guy's behind for the duration of this battle. Here, also it's kind of strange how I outspeed him, but maybe Samurot's slower than I think. You don't see him in OU. I go into Breloom because I thought he'd go for another SD just to make up for the burn, but he goes for Mega Horn, so I get the heck out of there because he's got the Aqua Jet. Go into Sigilyph, tank a hit, take the hit, and here I completely forget that Roost negates flying, and I go for it as he goes for the Mega Horn and pretty much demolishes my Sigilyph. I really don't want anything else to come in and take a Aqua Jet, so I'm just gonna let it die because this will let me go into my Scarf Slaking and just revenge kill or dent anything with Retaliate. Again, Slaking is just extremely good revenge killer. More people should definitely use it, of course, but that's beside the point here. I go into my Cresselia here to take the obvious close combat, and really close combat doesn't really hurt me that much because Cresselia's special wall, physical wall. He's a wall. Cresselia's a monster. And here you can see why Ice Beam. I chose Ice Beam for coverage. Because for Ice Beam, Ice is definitely an extremely good offensive move, as you see right there. And here you also see why Cresselia is such a flipping beast. Lives with 1%. And now you'll get to see something cool in action here. He's gonna go for a Flare Blitz, and you get to see me go for the, wait for it, bam, counter. Take him right out. Of course, probably unnecessary as I could just heal back up, but counter probably did about 800 damage to that guy. Overkill. He's gonna try to revenge kill me with a Sludge Wave from Nidoking, but if I were him, I definitely would have gone back into Hitmonlee and just went for a CC, knowing that my Crest was asleep. He could easily go back out into Staraptor and Brave Bird everything. But because he did not do that for some strange reason, this allows me to just go into Cresselia. It doesn't matter. Psycho Shift gets the sleep on that Staraptor. No longer a threat. I can just go for an Ice Beam and take him out. Cresselia definitely MVP of this game, doing some work, showing just how much of a monster he is. I think Cresselia's either an RU or borderline 2. Does not get the respect it deserves. Of course, there are threats in OU, but that's why the Sigilyph is there to handle the bug moves. Actually, Sigilyph can't handle Dark or Ghost. Oh, Ghost is why Blissey's there. So you know you can't have one Pokemon counter an entire team. That's why you have 6 Pokemon. I remember it was the Flaming Spade when I was really old video of him showing this Stock Belly Snorlax set, which I used on this really old 4th gen team I had. Should probably try it out sometime post the battle here of using that team. Anyways, just random Cresselia stalling him out stuff. We got the Stone Edge. I got the burn on him. Psycho Shift goodness. He finally kills me with a crit. Doesn't really matter. Just bring in the Lucario, because I guess I didn't want to get like hurt by, didn't want Truant to activate with the Slaking. But Lucario's Vacuum Wave definitely does a bit of damage. I could play a bit around, try to keep this 4-0, but I just wanted the match to end because there really was no point in dragging it along, and so I just end up sacking Breloom and taking out the Nidoking with a Retaliate. So good game, Nick says, or I could be like Jimmy3428 and be like bad game. But for anyone who doesn't know Jimmy3428, definitely check him out. But his channel is dead now. Definitely his channel's dead. But check out his older videos. Definitely, they're really enjoyable. His trademark saying bad game at the end of everything. So yeah, this team has done pretty good. 4 wins, 1 loss. I'm definitely going to try to play around with it a bit more. You might see a few more battles with this team on the original Pokemon Battle series. If you have an original Pokemon set you would like to see me use or build a team around, post it in the comments, please, because I am not the original guy. George is. He's the one with the wacky sets from one of us. But I decided, since he's studying for provincials, I should be studying for provincials, but he's doing it too. He's not making videos at the moment. He's gonna start very soon, as soon as the provincials are over. So stuff going on with school right now. Soon you'll see some pretty exciting stuff from him, hopefully. Right now it's mainly been me posting by myself. You're definitely going to see more of him soon, and he definitely expect some wacky stuff. So thank you everyone for watching. Help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers. Click that subscribe button, comment, rate, like, favorite, all that jazz. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.